Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Raina Mo's Designs. And as the title says, we're about to do a tutorial with the Amazon haul. So I hope you enjoy. For all of you who are returning subscribers, thank you very much. For those of you that are presently watching that haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and click the subscribe link and also hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I upload. So here I'm showing you the red and silver heart that I picked up at Amazon, as well as some, I think they're called chamber beads that I've had for a while that are also red and silver. It's just so cute. Now I had a design in my mind and I did have a little difficulty getting it created the way I had imagined, because obviously they're tiny little seed beads that I'm using in between as accents. And so just follow along as best you can. I've cut this video down quite a bit because it took me well over 45 minutes to create this necklace, and it's only because I thought I had the right size crimping bead at the start and I didn't. I cut my line for the second portion of the design a little too short and forgot that I cut it. So I strung the beads a few times, and then they proceeded to fall off on the other end as I continued working. But you'll see some of that. But anywhere, here I'm actually starting with taking off the end of the necklace, thinking that that would make it a little bit easier to string everything on, and it turned out that that wasn't the case, so I ended up putting it back on. The actual charm will slide on the necklace quite easily with the chain intact, so just know that you don't have to take that off. So here is the second string that I was telling you about, where I cut it too short. You're going to see me cut it. You don't have to do that. You can actually cut it whenever you are ready. So now I'm just doing my design where I use the seed beads and attach them to this thin cord and continue on with my design. The crimping beads that you will actually need are larger than 1.25 centimeters. I think that's what they are measured in. Those crimping beads are the ones that came in the 101 pack that I purchased at Michael's. But those are too tiny for this particular design. They would work with just this thread on its own, but not if you wanted to double or loop it through like I'm going to do. So you see here I have, that's baby girl helping me. You see here that I have my design completed as to how I want the extra silver beads in the design, and here's where you see me go for the little crimping beads. These are the wrong size crimping beads. I want to stress that. Here I'm doing a close-up of the crimping beads so that you can see how tiny they are, because they are small, but those are too small. You want to go up 1 to 2 sizes with this particular design, and the only reason, now that what I'm showing you is actually called a beading needle. You want to go up 1 to 2 sizes because I'm going to be using this thinner cord, but I'm going to be looping it and having it go back through as if doubling it. So I'm going to be quiet for a little while and let you actually see what I'm doing. Here is where you'll see I'm having difficulty. There's the crimping bead with the crimping needle, and I'm trying to pull the second cord through, and I'm just having difficulty when I realize that I need to actually get larger crimping beads. I'll let you ladies and gentlemen watch me struggle for a little bit so you can really appreciate that you need to have the right size tools for whatever job it is that you're doing, because it really was a struggle. And I was determined that I was going to make this work. But thinking back on it, it was a waste of time, and I realized that shortly, and then went ahead and started looking around for my other crimping beads and found the right ones. Unfortunately, the package that they came in did not have the size written on them, so I can't give you the exact size, but just know it needs to be 1 to 2 sizes bigger than 1.25. So here I've actually found the correct size crimping bead, and you can already tell just from looking at that they're much bigger than the original crimping beads that I was using. See, those are the small ones and these are the larger ones. Those are the sizes that you need. It's a huge visible difference actually. So here you see me utilizing the beading needle along with the proper size crimping bead, where I'm going to begin with creating my design. And I noticed that from forcing the smaller crimping bead, forcing myself to work with the smaller crimping bead, it actually affected the loop of the needle. So me taking the tool and just opening it up, those are that's the way that I actually opened up the needle so that I could continue using it instead of changing it out for another. These needles are made with a flexible wire, so it's really easy to open and close. What you see me working on is the pulling through of the thinner cord, through looping the crimping bead on, and then taking it off of the cord and going back through the crimping bead, then adding the cord through the eye of the needle and pulling it down through so that the needle is free. I know it sounds confusing, but if you just watch, and if you have to rewatch, watch it so you'll understand what I'm saying. Because if you just loop the thread through the looping needle, go through the crimping bead, and then try and go right back behind, you're just gonna pull it out. It doesn't work that way. So now again, I'm adding my beads for my design, and you can create and design whatever way you like, because we could have 10 people using the exact same number of beads and fixings and come up with 10 different designs. It's all about personal taste and preference, but I'm going to let you watch me go ahead and complete my design. Please let me know if you actually like watching me work through the whole process of creating the design, because I'm going to be doing quite a few jewelry tutorials this month, and I need to know if you'd rather me explain what I'm doing and then jump to the next step, or if you like the calmness of actually watching me thread the beads and coming up with the designs. Here's a gentle reminder that I will be doing random giveaways this month of gratitude. And the only way you can enter the giveaway is to listen for the special code word. I was initially going to put them on the screen, but I decided nope. I'm gonna actually say them, and you have to watch the complete video in order to hear it. And what you do is you use that special code word in a sentence in our comment section, and I will randomly pick a winner, and that winner will receive a box full of craft items, varying sizes, varying price ranges. So from bling to Dollar Tree items that you can create beautiful creations with. So here I'm starting to add a little bit more length and dimension to the design by adding the beads that I picked up years ago at Walmart that were on clearance, because I decided, I know it's a little hard, but it's still in the same classification, if you will, as these beads and the earrings that I already created. So I'm like, I could turn this necklace into a set without even realizing it. So that's what you see here. As you can see now, I'm picking up my rhythm, and my design is flowing in my mind through to my hands, and it's turning out quite nicely. Well, this particular video is going to be a long one. It's going to be one that is 15 to 20 minutes long, I can already tell. But trust me, it is worth it. The outcome of the design is beautiful. But it also lets you know that whenever you're doing jewelry, sometimes you can do a really easy, quick project, and sometimes you can do a really easy project that's going to take you a little bit of trial and error, and it's going to take you a while. But you will be so happy and satisfied with the outcome. So this particular project, you see, it's taken me a little bit. Whereas the first one, all you do is slide on the charm onto the leather cord, and that's it. So this is giving you easy ideas and ideas that take a little bit more love and time to create. So here you see me taking a little bit of actual jewelry wire that's very thin. And the reason I'm taking this is because I love how the design looks, but it slides, and I don't like that it slides. So I'm going to use this thin wire to loop through the heaviest parts. And I've put a white piece of paper underneath so you guys can see. So you can see that I loop through some of the heaviest parts where the weight is with that bigger glass bead. And I'm just going to twine it around and through the leather cord. Sorry for my hands, but as you can barely see, I'm just wrapping it around itself, just twisting it. And then I'll cut it shorter and twist the ends and tuck it into the design. Again, I would like to take the time to ask any of you that have stayed this long that have not subscribed to the channel. Obviously, you're enjoying the content. Please subscribe and click the notification bell. I also want to thank all of my loyal followers that are watching to the end. Thank you very, very much, because it's greatly appreciated. And as promised, there is a special code word that I will be saying and spelling so that you guys can make crafty sentences at the bottom in the comment section. And a random winner of a box that is a project box of bling that will be given away randomly when one of the comments is picked randomly. I stress that it is random. Now, when you make your sentence, make it something very unique and creative. Do not use the word giveaway or say enter me. None of that. I just want you to use code word family. That's code word family, FAMILY, down in the comments section below. I've chosen the word family because that's what I want to build here on our channel, because I truly feel like some of you who have been here for a very long time are definitely my brothers and my sisters and my cousins. And I want more brothers and sisters and cousins. So please remember the code word, put it down below in a creative sentence using the word family. Now that that's out of the way, look how beautiful this jewelry set turned out. And who would have thought putting together something that you purchased 10 to 15 years ago, because that's how long I've had those red beads with the silver, that you found at Walmart on the clearance section for like 50 or 75 cents. And look how I was able to use those pieces and create something absolutely festive and gorgeous. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little, well, it wasn't so quick, but this tutorial. Give us a thumbs up. I know you've already hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. I also would like to let you know that I'm going to start putting some of my old videos towards the end. And I would like for you, when this video is done, to watch the other videos that I suggest. Because if you enjoy this tutorial, I know you would enjoy my others, which aren't as long. And please take a small moment to share my videos. Okay, my family and friends, I want you to take good care of yourself and of everything that I ever ask and I always say. Have an absolutely wonderful evening. Bye.